the Dudley Boyz have recently come back, and you guys had a lot of magic matches with the TLCs back in the day that people still talk about, and were really trendsetters, but they're getting kind of one last run in the WWE. What's the possibility of the Hardy Boys having a run like the Dudleys are right now?
Well, I think there's a huge possibility down the road. Not sure when, but I think Matt and myself would love to end our careers in the WWE, and it'd be super, double great to be able to have a few more good ones with the Dudley Boys for sure. And I don't watch it. I've seen them on there a few times. I watch it every now and then, but even like the TLC, which I'm sure was amazing. I'll be honest, one of the main reasons I don't watch those shows is because the biggest love of me and the biggest part of me wants to be in those matches, and it kind of that's why I don't watch them because I want to be a part of it. So I kind of stay away from watching it. But as far as us returning and having some more matches with them, it all depends on how long they're going to be there and how long it takes us to get there. I mean, but definitely it's a possibility. I'm just not sure when right now. Everything with me, Matt's ready to go. He could do anything now, but everything depends on my knee right now as far as my future.
Yeah, so what's your current status with TNA right now? I know they're moving over to a new television channel, and I know that you're going to be trying to work on rehabbing the knee this next year, but what do you think the future looks like with you and TNA?
Well, I'll be in my last year. Whenever I'm able to wrestle, I'll be in my last year with TNA. And then I can decide what I want to do from there. But I got to, so just kind of, depending on how things go, we're going to do some tapings at the 1st of January, and depending on how that goes, it's kind of when I'm going to decide whether I go through with surgery or try to work a while and avoid surgery with the brace. So it's kind of up in the air. But, I will be in my last year with TNA. Well, I am in my last year with TNA after February 28th. So.
Well, it's nice to know that you've had a success both places, but, there's no way in the world that Matt and Jeff Hardy aren't in the Hall of Fame of the WWE someday. So
sure.
I would bet my life that you guys end up there for a couple of years before you guys decide to wrap it up. Because you got a long time going. Beg your pardon? And,
I told the fans when, the match with Punk, the cage match, and I told the fans, this is only goodbye for now. It's not goodbye forever. And, oh, my God, I hear that. So, every time I would do a face paint, put the Instagram post up and thank the town that I wrestled in, there's so many people that have said, oh, you said this, you can't. And I didn't mean it. I didn't realize it might be 10 or 12 years or a little less, but I did mean it because that is that's where it started, and that's where I wanted to end.
You had such a phenomenal career there. I'm sure it'll work out because it's funny that as deep as the company is right now, and I'm there a lot because as you know, Ashley Charlotte, my daughter, is doing. Have you seen her on TV lately?
Yes, that's one time I did watch Raw. I don't know if she was the champion yet. She did the figure four and then did the bridge. And you talk about, I got so excited because I love innovative stuff, and I was like, oh my God, that is so simple. Who did she think of that? Who thought of that?
Yeah,
but
she did.
She did that bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, genius, man.
Yeah, she did.
It's just so simple, and it adds so much to the move. It's awesome.
Yeah, she thought of that herself. I don't give her. She can, she with a level 9 gymnast, she can do all the stuff that you could do. She would have. They'd let her, the moonsaults and all that stuff. And to be 5'11" and weigh 155 pounds and be able to do all that is pretty amazing. So, anyway, what was I going to say to you? Going back to her. So you have seen her then, huh?
Yeah, I've seen her perform on TV. Yeah.
Well, she loves the business, and I'm lucky enough to be there. And the point I was making is that, going back to you and Matt, is that as deep as the company gets, we got guys hurt again. Now Seth Rollins is going to be out for, at least 8-9 months. From a knee injury he got in Europe in November.
Yeah, and I heard about that.
And now Randy Orton won't be back till SummerSlam if he's back then. And now Barrett just got hurt the other night. King Barrett, and who am I missing? Somebody else? Oh, Cody Runnels is hurt now with a neck issue.
Oh my God.
And it just The guys, and I don't think sometimes people, the general public, understands the schedule. You certainly do. But man, if you're up there working and you're on that main roster, you are running up down that highway or flying across that sky, man, every night. It's amazing. And Ashley loves it. I thought,
How is Daniel Bryan? What's his status?
I don't think he's coming back. I mean, I think that he has been released by his doctor, and this is just thought. I don't know anything for sure. I just hear this from Bree and different people. But I think the WWE is worried about something happening. So I don't know. I don't know what his status is. But I know he wants to come back real bad. But there's sometimes the company, I think, looks at the bigger picture of something happened. Does that make sense? And the majority of his injuries did not occur with WWE. They occurred with Ring of Honor, which I didn't understand from all that banging around for years with those guys. So, because they do a lot of high wire stuff, but he's a great guy. I hope he comes back, a really nice person, and Brie Bella has just won my heart over. She's an awesome young lady. So, what I'm saying.
Great.
Yeah, if you look at the roster, we get guys hurt every week. It's unbelievable. I was sitting with Mark Carrano watching TLC. Said every one of these matches, I cringe, trying to figure out who we're going to send to the hospital next. You know what I mean? Because those damn things are crazy. Oh,
I'm going to have to. I'll go back and watch it. Being that you said it's the Usos. I'll eventually watch it.
The Uso, I can't remember the twin brothers. I can't remember which one, but he climbed to the top of the 12-foot ladder and he grabbed one of the masked guys. What are their names?
Lucha Dragon.
Yeah, Lucha Dragon, and he reverse suplexed him off the top of the 12-foot ladder onto a ladder that was hooked between the second rung and the second rope, and they went through it.
Wow.
I mean,
oh my God.
I've seen a lot of stuff over the years, but I came out of my chair on that one. Holy cow!
The ladder broke.
Ladder broke.
Oh.
Yeah,
wow.
They went through it. I mean, backwards. It's hard enough for people that don't understand their sport to understand how it is just to fall backwards in the ring, flat, right? Not a lot of people get that.
Right. Yep.
He went backwards off the top of the ladder, with the kid landing on top of him. It was unbelievable, and didn't get hurt.
Yes, wow.
Yeah, I went out and got their autographs. I said, guys, I need to get your autographs. If you keep doing that, you won't be around long.
Oh my God! Wow, that is crazy. I always think of when especially TLC matches, and how can you continue to top yourself. I would always compare that to the freestyle motocross guys because I love that stuff. I watch it all the time. But those guys are just constantly doing bigger things. And I'm like, oh, my God, how can you? What's going to happen next? But there you go, an example like that. I mean, wow, you can do some unbelievable things and get away with it.
Yeah. Was that you that jumped on top of Edge on the ladder?
Yeah, I think that's the first ladder that's ever been broke. Because I remember them saying that we couldn't use the table, and I said, "Why don't we break a ladder?" The
ladder was outside the ring, right?
Yeah,
and you jumped off the top of the ladder onto him, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was
right. Yeah.
That was another one of those things that I went, "Oh my God!" I'm so glad that I'm older now and not in a position to even. That anybody to even suggest that I do that. But Edge was fine. It looked like it killed both of you. I don't know how you guys did.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Oh my God! Because I felt it, pretty good. I just kind of sat on him with my, did the Rey Mysterio set kind of thing, and just make sure it was safe and broke the ladder. But yeah, it had to crush him. I mean, big time. And another impressive moment like that was when at WrestleMania when I wrestled Matt, and I'd always had this human sandwich idea with two tables, and Matt was brave enough to get on the bottom table, and he let me put a table on top of that table.
Yeah, I remember.
A chair around his face, and I did the splash, and oh my God, that was terrifying. But Matt, and luckily, we came out all right.
No, I know, I saw it. I was there to see it, but I mean, they. I don't think as good as the matches were the other night. I don't think anybody's going to try that one.
No.
That kind of separates you guys. Jesus, I do remember that. Poor Matt.
One time only.
I said, Matt, you need to have a drink, and I'm buying. Come on. God.